Alright guys, welcome back to another trade recap. In this video, we'll be going over my trade that I took today, which was about 200 points of profits right here. It was an A plus AMD setup, so let's get straight into my thoughts and while I was looking for this trade. So it's very simple. I started off with the daily chart. We had a significant, closure back into the range, but we have this drawn liquidity resting here as well. So this was kind of my drawn liquidity and previous day high for my draw. And you guys can clearly see during London session, we had a significant closure above this 4-hour fair value gap, but the 6 a.m. candle sweeps that high and comes back into the range. Now, I don't remember if there was an internal SMT here on the 4-hour chart, but I do remember seeing some sort of previous day high SMT at these highs here, or I think there was an hourly internal SMT. So there's an hourly internal SMT with this high here, and we violently dump off that 9 a.m. candle. So I was making sure for price to have a significant closure before I actually looked to enter. This would have been our hourly change in the steady delivery, but we wick a little off of that, and this was pretty much my area. So on the higher time frame, react off that 4-hour fair value gap, and we have drawn liquidities resting below. A lot of LR. So that was also targets, as well as this previous day low resting here as well. So once I saw this 9 a.m. candle close, I went down to the 15-minute chart, and this is where price, this is where the A plus setup actually comes from. So on ES here, we have a significant closure in this 15-minute gap, and on NQ, we have the same thing. So this 9:30 candle closes 9:45, and then we form this 15-minute fair value gap. So at this point, I was waiting for either NQ or ES to tap into that gap, create SMT, and reject off that level. This is the 10 a.m. AMD model. We accumulate, manipulate, and distribute. Now, a lot of people, had a lot of questions on, okay, NQ did not tap in that 15-minute gap, but look here, ES tapped into that gap, created an SMT. So this is called a gap SMT, right, where one asset taps into that 15-minute fair value gap and another asset does not. That means there's a gap SMT. So there was a PD array SMT, as they call it. So pretty much I saw ES tap into this area and Q filled the tap in that area, and I was just waiting for a significant change in the steady delivery down to the lows. And this was very, very, very simple. I pretty much took it right off this candle body closure right here. Yeah, this candle body closure here. Keep my stop loss at that high and, target this weekly low right here. And so this was a 3.5 hour trade and about 216 points. And the same thing here on ES, where ES had drawn liquidities resting below as well. So very clean accumulation, manipulation with that SMT internally, and then a significant candle body closure to actually confirm that reversal. And this ran about, if you held this ran about 400 points, absolutely beautiful. And we targeted that previous day low as our drawn liquidity, which was this London low right here. So, absolutely amazing day. Very, very simple. Aligning all the higher time frames, aligning the lower time frames, and getting the most precise entry point and entry trigger possible. So absolutely beautiful day. And this is all traded on live. So if you guys want to do the same and trade live with me for 7 days just for free, you can click the first link in the description and tap in and join up.